Hello folks, welcome to IAS Academy. In this video, we will be discussing a current affair topic presented to you by your faculty, Sushma Keti. So what is the topic that we will be discussing today? Sheikh Hasina's blistering attack on Bangladesh's interim leader, Md Yunus. Why is she having such a blistering attack on the interim government? What is the reason behind this? How is the present scenario of Bangladesh? Has the situation calmed down? Are things there moving towards setting up a responsible government? All these are the course of the things we will be discussing in this video. Look at this. Yunus army on a killing spree, Sheikh Hasina's blistering attack. Why exactly is that happening? This will be seen. Before we enter further into the video, we have a small announcement from IAS Academy. For those of you who want to visualize your UPSC civil service examination dream, you have found the right spot with the one spot destination of your IAS Academy. Now, why do I say it is a one stop destination? See, be it from your prelims to your mains or interview, all three stages you are handheld and hand guided, and also made sure that you receive adequate personal mentoring. To make sure this is reached, we have kept a class size of 40 member per batch. The classes have started. Be it you are a working professional, graduate, or student, the classes are curated in such a manner to suit your timings. More details on this is present down in the description box below. Do check that out. For any of you who feel like you need to know how the classes are, you can schedule a class in the offline, or you can go to IAS mobile application and have instant access to demo classes. All right. For those of you who are appearing for prelims 2025, IAS Academy has come up with free All India prelims mock test series. Do make yourself avail to it and then see your scores, check how you are with respect to the exam preparation and change the necessary. Coming back to the topic. Like as usual, I will tell it to you like a story, you listen to it like a story. Last year, Bangladesh's former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina was removed from power. And this removed from power was not like your normal thing, political parties come, they resign, not like that. It was removed, that is, the position of that prime minister was removed in such a manner that she had to be extradited to India, which means she fled Bangladesh and came to India and sought refuge. Why? What happened? You all know over the course of developments as to how the situation in Bangladesh. A small recap is because of the huge student led protest. The government had to, it didn't even have a time to call something as resign. It had to overnight flee the country and come take refuge in India. Awami League of Sheikh Hasina, former Prime Minister of Bangladesh, after she fled to India, their ancestral houses, statues of her father, every single thing that is related to the party have been destroyed. The buildings have been defaced, the statues have been defaced, the so-called national holidays which were given in the affiliation to the family, they were all removed, and an interim government was brought into power. Interim government headed by Nobel Prize Laureate, whose expertise is in micro credit, microfinance. Md Yunus is the one who is leading the interim government. Now, this interim government is waiting for a snap elections. That is, as soon as situations become okay in Bangladesh, they will now be able to conduct an election, and then a proper responsible government will come into center. Until that point of time, that is in the interim period, Md Yunus is leading the government. Okay, now as of now, we have seen all these things. It's fine. Now what has happened? Sheikh Hasina, in a video conference and also in her Twitter medium form, that is former Twitter, now X, has also held that Muhammad Yunus government is targeting a large number of Awami League members, party supporters, and normal citizens, and they are slaughtering them. And she's even gone ahead to compare it to the period of time of how 1917 liberation war they tried to, that is your West Pakistan tried to do it for Bangladesh. Now these people are doing it for our own people. She's even called that Muhammad Yunus should step down from the power and a responsible government should be brought in. While all these are happening, okay, now India can be of the stage that yes, it's in my neighborhood country. How am I to be worried? Or okay, fine, I am being the responsible elder brother of my South Asian zone. I again, the former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina is now presently in India. Recent developments that has happened is because the former Prime Minister of Bangladesh is now in India, we did not establish much contacts nor a formal invitation to meet with the interim government. The reasons are many. One of the main reasons is many of the Islamist factions they were against India during even 1971 liberation war also. And also one of the main reason is because the interim government is on the steps of pro-China. It is trying to bring in a scenario where it wants an expansion of Chinese economy in Bangladesh. At the same point of time, Bangladesh is also conducting a huge, now more than civil war, this is in a scenario where the peace of Bangladesh is very much disturbed. The scenario of the minorities, the scenario of Hindus are even more threatened in Bangladesh now, because of which what happened, the medical help that they used to receive from India, Bengal, they the doctors and the places in certain hospitals have refused, telling Hindus are not even given a proper right to security. Why should we give them the medical aid? Now Bangladesh has had medical assistance from India. Now because of this clashes, China has stepped in telling that I will provide 1,000-bed facility hospitals to Bangladesh. Bangladesh has even gone to Pakistan seeking help for Tista water issues. At the same point of time, with Bangladesh going towards pro-China, it is also a possibility that there could be a pro-Pakistan movement also. Recently, we also have seen that there was a coup, possible coup, which was unplotted with the help of India, that Pakistan was trying on Bangladesh. Amidst these scenarios, India had not yet taken a stance on how it has to want to have a diplomatic relationship with the interim government or not. In the recent BIMSTEC meeting, which was hosted by Thailand, first time our India Prime Minister Narendra Modi met with the interim government head, Yunus, Muhammad Yunus, and they did speak on several issues. India highlighted the issues such as safety of minorities, safety of Hindus. And Bangladesh instead stated that India should faster the expedition of Sheikh Hasina to Bangladesh and she will be treated as a war criminal. Both sides are in a very heated, escalated zones. To add fire to this, Muhammad Yunus has also held that India's northeast is completely landlocked. Its only savior for ocean access is Bangladesh. This statement did not sit well with New Delhi. So, you, forgetting the history of what happened as to who was whose savior, are now telling us that we are at your mercy. This is the scenario that is presently happening. Fine, okay. This is the issues that India is having with respect to Bangladesh, all this is there. Is Bangladesh now peaceful? Is it all calm in Bangladesh? Again, just recently, another fight erupted in Bangladesh where they have vandalized your Bata showrooms, KFCs. For what? If you look at it, it is because the protesters have held that it is taking a stance against Israel, anti-Israel, and these organizations they claim to be are of Israeli. and thus they have did this to showcase that anti-Israeli tendency or pro-Palestine, for which Muhammad Yunus has again left out a statement in X telling that the people who are responsible for this are taken into custody and then the rule of law should not be broken. For which again Sheikh Hasina has held that the situation is escalating in Bangladesh. It will turn into another Afghanistan if it is not left. Meanwhile, your private organizations such as your Bata and all have come in and told that we have no affiliation. We are not based in Israel, we are based in Czech Republic and we do not have any political affiliation to the war. So basically, the reason we are discussing this in the present scenario is to show how much the region is so much in unrest. In this unrest, alongside when your China, for example, is going to have a talk with Bangladesh, first and foremost, China's intention is simple. It wants to safeguard its interest and economy. For which in fact, even China had a grand arrival for former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. It even has a good contact with your interim government. It even has good contact or goes for meeting even with non-state actors in Bangladesh. And your China wanting to, that is your Bangladesh wanting to put its trust on a country like China at the cost of India is now to be. Now, presently, your Bangladesh might feel like, yes, China is the better alternative. But looking back at history, and how China's history has been with other countries, I think Bangladesh should reevaluate its situation. Let's look at some of the videos. Look at this. Sheikh Hasina has held that Muhammad Yunus has killed so many of their people and has gone into a killing spree of Awami League members. She's even gone ahead to tell that Muhammad Yunus is a usurer, that is, a person who lends money at unreasonably high rates of interest and is in lust for power and killed people of the country and played with the lives of people. And she's even gone ahead to compare the present situation to the 1971 Liberation War moments. At the same point of time, she has held that this is a politically manipulated martyrdom where purposefully she was brought down of power. And your Bangladesh present interim government is constantly urging India to take an action to repatriating Hasina, and it is one of their top priorities. Recently, in the BIMSTEC meeting, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi met Muhammad Yunus. This was hosted by your Bangkok, that is your Thailand. This was a 40-minute meeting where both of them have highlighted the issues on each side. India on the safety of Hindus and safety of minorities, Bangladesh on extradition of Hasina. And our Prime Minister of India has very rightly and aptly told rhetorics that vitiates the environment is best avoided. Do not escalate the situations by telling things like this. Northeast India was landlocked and Bangladesh was the only guardian of the ocean of all this region. This did not sit too well with India. And it has also asked, Bangladesh has also asked for an extension of Chinese economy in Bangladesh, which is a security and threat factor to India, despite India highlighting it so many times. This is the Palestine or your anti-Israel sentiment issues that are presently happening, for which the Awami League has held that on X, the alarming rise of extremism in Bangladesh are called to the international community. Look at this, there is more than a political crisis, it's national emergency. Bangladesh risks becoming the next Afghanistan if the international community remains silent. See, irrespective of the fact whose government it is or whose side or which power is going to come in Bangladesh, the sufferers here are the people. The people interests are getting suffered because each day a country lies without rest. Civil unrest is always there. That means the country is lagging behind by years to reach the position that it once reached. With this, we've come to the end of the content. If you like our content, subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and share it along with your friends. Thank you.